The Pirc Defense gives black flexible play, but the 150 attack turns their position into a tactical nightmare. Here's how to dominate with white's most aggressive setup. We push our king pawn to e4 and black responds with their signature Pirc move d6. We immediately stake our claim in the center with d4. Their knight comes to f6 and we develop our queenside knight to c3, preparing for action. Black prepares fianchettoing their bishop with g6, but we're already one step ahead. Our bishop slides to e3, preventing their c5 break while eyeing their kingside. Their bishop completes development to g7, and we bring out our kingside knight to f3. Black castles kingside, but we're already planning our queenside castle with queen to d2. When black responds with the most common move in online chess, knight to g4, we don't retreat, we play bishop to g5. Black tries to kick our bishop with h6, but we simply move to h4. Their pawn push to g5 looks aggressive, but it's actually weakening their kingside. We calmly retreat our bishop to g3 while they challenge our center with e5. We strike with h4, opening the h-file. When they take our d4 pawn, we recapture with our knight. They develop their knight to c6 and we take it. They recapture our knight with pawn, but this leaves their pawn structure in ruins. We push f3 to kick their knight, and after they move it to e5, we capture their g5 pawn with our h-pawn. After they recapture, our rook storms into h5, putting enormous pressure on their position. Their bishop retreats to f6, but we're already castling queenside for the final assault. They develop their bishop to e6. Our bishop develops to e2, completing our development. The engine gives white over +2 here, a crushing advantage. Black's best try is to move their king to g7, but even that leaves them in serious trouble. When black tries to avoid the kingside attack with knight to d7 instead of knight to g4, we punish them even harder in the center. Here's how the 150 attack adapts. No problem, we castle queenside immediately, keeping the pressure on. They push e5 to challenge our center, but we take it head-on. Our pawn captures theirs, opening the position. They recapture it with pawn and we take it with our knight. When their queen comes to e7 to attack our knight, we have a nasty surprise. Our knight takes their knight on d7, and they recapture with knight opening lines for their bishop. Now we launch our trademark h4 push. When they try to block with h5, we attack their queen with our bishop to g5. Their queen retreats to e5, but we're already pushing f4. Now their queen has nowhere safe to go, and our pieces are swarming their position. This is even stronger than the knight g4 line. Black's pieces are stumbling over each other, and the engine gives white over +2. What if black tries knight to c6 instead? They're begging for trouble. Here's how to dismantle their position piece by piece. Big mistake, we immediately push our d-pawn to d5, kicking their knight. When their knight retreats to e5, we take it with our knight, forcing them to recapture with their d-pawn. Now their pawn structure is ruined, and we're ready to open the position. We push f3 to stabilize our center. Black responds with e6, then castle queenside. Our rooks are perfectly placed for the coming storm. Black tries to challenge with e takes d5, but we take their pawn with ours, opening the e-file. Their knight retreats to e8, a terrible square. This is still the most common move in online chess. We launch our kingside attack with h4, and when they block with h5, we develop our bishop to e2, keeping all options open. Their knight crawls to d6, but we're already smashing through with g4. When they push e4 to counter, our knight takes their pawn, and after they take our knight, we recapture with our f-pawn, opening the position completely. Their bishop tries to grab our g4 pawn, but we take it with ours. After they recapture, we push h5. Their kingside is really weak and we have an easy attacking game ahead of us. The Czech Pirc with c6 is black's most stubborn setup according to engines, but we're about to crack it open with white's most aggressive attacking plan. We strike first with bishop to h6. They push b5 to counterattack, but we calmly develop our bishop to d3. When they push b4, our knight retreats to e2. This flexible move keeps all our attacking options open. Their a5 push looks aggressive, but we blast open the center with e5. They take our pawn and we recapture with our d-pawn. Now their knight jumps to g4, but we have a powerful exchange prepared. We take their bishop on g7, forcing their king to recapture. Our h3 push kicks their knight to the horrible h6 square. This piece is now completely out of play. We castle queenside, connecting our rooks for the coming attack. Their queen comes to b6, but we're already launching our knight to f4, eyeing both g6 and e6. Look at this position. Black's king is exposed, their knight is stranded, and our pieces are swarming forward. This is exactly why the 150 attack is so feared, even against black's best defenses. This is chess at its most fun, sacrificing structure for crushing piece play. Want to master more attacking systems like this? Check out my Chess Opening Guides playlist for complete repertoires against every defense.